Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I'm coming back at you with another Wargaming in Miniature video. And in today's video, what I'm going to do is continue on with my American War of Independence project update. And in today's update, it's really just showing you what I've completed for one side of the battle. So this is the Continental Army that takes place at Freeman's farm, which is also known as the First Saratoga. I'm using this Saratoga Turning Point of Revolution by Osprey to help me remember which units are which, but I also have a number of different scenario books that I use as well, and I get ideas from the scenario books as well. We're using Land of the Free, so a standard-sized battalion in Land of the Free is 3 bases like this, of 6 figures base, which makes it 18 figures. A 5-stand battalion is considered a large battalion. And then you could have like a 2-stand might be considered small, and then a 1-stand would be considered tiny or a skirmish formation. So I've got this broken down by brigades, right? So you've got Morgan. He is the scout. A lot of people believe that the movie The Patriot was loosely modeled after a combination of Morgan and maybe the Swamp Fox, which would be like a Francis Marion. But in this case, it's Daniel Morgan. He's in charge of basically the light brigade. He has Dearborn's light infantry right here, and the 11th Virginia rifles. This battalion might need to be only 2 stands, but I went ahead and painted 3 just in case I ever need them for future battles or what have you. But this is probably only supposed to be 2 stands. The second, and you can see it's the most numerous brigade, is Poor. Brigadier General Enoch Poor. That's his name, not his rating. He has 2 units of militia. These would be Connecticut militia, 1st and 2nd, that just arrived at the battlefield, and they were thrown into the mix with Enoch Poor. And then his main body here, these 3 are New Hampshire regiments. We got the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd New Hampshire. And then we have New York. He's got, there's actually 3 units, but the 2nd and the, yeah, the 2nd and the 3rd were combined into 1 unit. They effectively fought together, and then the 4th is its own unit back there. So in the game, in game purposes, it'd be 2 units. And then the next brigade is Ebenezer Learned, and Brigadier General Ebenezer Learned, and he's got the 1st Canadians. These are the Canadians that were loyal to the Continental Congress. Their flag is COR, which is Congress' own regiment And then these three are Massachusetts regiments, the 2nd, the 8th, and the 9th. After this battle, 2 more Connecticut militia show up, and they get attached to his brigade. But the first group of militia show up, they get attached to Poor. Nobody's really attaching anything to these guys. These guys are considered the advanced guard. They're like the lead scouts or the pickets or skirmishers or what have you that you would send up front to find out where the enemy is, identify it, and things like that. This is not really a fighting unit. They were used, they were moved around the battlefield quite a bit to fill holes and to prevent the British from taking certain objectives. They were kind of like the MVPs, I think, really, because of the movement they had to take. Okay, but this is, one more thing. We have a very small, I think this is a 3-pounder Galloper gun, if you want to call it that. It's a super small gun, and I have my scratch-built limber here, which that would be the artillery for the Continental Army, which is hardly any artillery at all, to be honest. Yeah, now I have a few other figures that are finished for the Continentals, but those will be used another day. They weren't at Freeman's farm. This is all you will need for Continental's Freeman's farm. It took me a while to paint these, plus I took a break to do some medievals, but we got back to it, we got it finished, we got it done, we're ready to play. Now I'm going to do another video right after this one, highlighting all the British Army. So come back and check that out. I'm going to be doing that here in just a minute. I got to pick these up, and then I got to replace them with the British, and then we'll do another video. So don't forget, check me out at Wargaming in Miniature on eBay. I have quite a bit of miniature collections for sale, either painted or new in the bag, either 15 millimeter, 28 millimeter, 1/72, whatever. And if you want me to do a paint job for you, like if you need somebody to paint an army for you or paint units, drop me a message, and I do commissions. There should be a commission link in the description below. Alright guys, let me get the British out and I'll be right back.